It's that stacked.
Oh, one of the members of our PR is the 8th seed.
Yep. Stroder was seeded 7th over him just because otherwise Abaasy would have had the same bracket as before. And plus Stroder is actually pretty high in contention for PR this season, so it wasn't a unbelievable change.
Yeah.
So we're going to Tower Heaven first. This is a really hard matchup for Kragg, as everyone knows. Forsburn able to push all the buttons, get Kragg off stage, but Fatty is one of the more neutral-heavy Kraggs that I've seen in terms of doesn't really do a lot of special tech. He kind of reminds me of AZ Cards, where he's just like, he reads you. Yeah. He's learned how to break cancel recently, though, so that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's not like he's not trying to learn it. You know, he just kind of prefers to read you, which is always a good way to play.
Yeah, he's not going to do the crazy stuff. He's probably not going to get as much off a hit as you would want to expect from him, but like he's going to win neutral so much more. Yeah,
his parry times get really good. He adapts pretty well.
Yeah.
He's just a good player.
Yeah.
Oh, the Papa John to break the clone there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
And for those who are maybe in the chat that are not familiar with our streams, Papa John is Kragg's Rockshine.
Yeah.
And George is the clone's name. So
yeah,
that's how we do. Using the rock shards to break that smoke, that was really good. Does miss the punish, though, on the up special, but gets the kill anyway. Parries the cape. Abaasy goes for the charge to try to get the mix-up, but Fatty just kind of on him.
Yeah, and Fatty didn't do one of my biggest pet peeves, which is like going too far out of your way just to clear smoke. Like he did it when he like had the time to do it, actually.
Exactly, yeah. It was really a good job of Fatty on that one. The edge guard on Forsburn, once you learn it, is very key to be patient and not overextend ever.
Yeah.
Because that's how you just beat Forsburn.
Yeah.
Oh, Abaasy killing Id? Whatever the green guy's name is.
I call him Z-Man, but
yeah,
that's also nobody knows who's AZPM is in this community. So
Z-Man got second at Smash and Camp in Rivals.
Smash Camp.
Smash Camp in Rivals.
Yeah,
a very drunk Z-Man. A very drunk Z-Man got second.
And that tournament was so stacked.
Oh no,
I know.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Smash Camp. The little secret is we're probably going to be there this year. On the new one.
I expected that.
Yeah.
Which I plan on going this time.
No big announcements on it yet, but keep an eye out on that. We'll probably have some announcements coming closer to Heatwave time.
Yep. Abaasy using cape. A idea of mine is that it's an underrated move for sure, and I like where he used it.
Yeah. One of the few Forsburns that actually uses it to its full potential is going to be Alexis.
Yeah.
And Alexis, just like how we're talking about Fatty, is a very neutral-heavy Kragg. Alexis is a very, very neutral-heavy Forsburn.
Yeah.
Where he won't get the crazy combos on you, but he will read you, dash dance, bait, and punish all day long. He's very good at that.
When you think about the fact that he also plays melee and plays ICs, that makes a lot of sense. With ICs in that game, neutral is so important.
Ooh, the up strong, not going to take it. That could have been the game. Very close to death. Abaasy thanking the maker right now. And look at that. He pulls the rock, and then he jumps away. That was textbook. That was perfect. It's exactly what you want to do against Forsburn because, I mean, you just get the hit, man. When he comes back, you miss the parry, you get the hit. It doesn't matter. Neutral be smoke? No, he's going to save it, trying to go for combust. That's what, yeah, there you go. He throws it out that time. Recognizing Fatty's getting the edge guard on him, so wants to throw it out, get a recovery option. Fatty landing on the platform on accident.
Could up smash would have worked there?
It might have. Papa John combo is what Fatty yells to the crowd as he sends Abaasy into the blast zone.
Despite both the matchup and Abaasy being a little bit of a favorite, he takes game one.
Yep, and this is one thing that Kragg can really do in this matchup. Like, yeah, it sucks for Kragg, but you have to be very, very on point as Forsburn.
Yeah.
You have to be able to get all of your confirmed. You got to be ready to do everything you need.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? I just realized I probably accidentally seated myself over a Danny. I'm dummy. I'll have to fix that.
Probably not a huge. I like how you seated me and everybody in my path because I got the bracket path I want.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just talk to Danny, see if he's cool with it, and leave it as is. But he should definitely be seated above me if he's not. If you're looking at bracket and are wondering why the heck that is. Anyway, going into Game 2, Merchant Port, best stage in the game. Don't at me. This is AZ, baby. All the charge, all of it.
If it weren't for Spirit Tree, I'd be inclined to agree.
Spirit Tree is pretty cool too, but I like Merchant Port just because it's neutral for most characters. Like most characters don't get more off of it than others.
Yeah.
You know, there's some exceptions because now we're at, what, 14 characters in this game? So you're going to see some exceptions. 13.
There will be 14.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's done.
But overall, it's probably the most neutral stage in the game. And I like that about it. That's why it's like, against most characters, it's like, let's just start a merchant port. It's not because I feel like it's better for my character, but I feel like it's just a neutral stage, man. And Abaasy using it as the counterpick against Kragg, and this is actually a pretty good stage for both of them. Kragg gets to really abuse those top platforms, whereas Abaasy, Forsburn gets to abuse the side platforms.
Yeah.
Though Fatty took an early stock, and finally the up air gets the kill. Was looking for it for a while there. Couldn't get a back air or a down strong confirmed. And Fatty, though, having the same problem, never mind, gets the kill.
Fatty with all the momentum right now.
Yeah, he has a full stock lead in this one. Ooh, gets the down air when he had no pillar left. That was actually pretty big. If Abaasy caught him there, it could have been pretty ugly. But now Abaasy bringing out the combos, knocking him off stage. And Fatty just, he lands, man. He gets it.
Yeah. Now, you know more about Forsburn than me. I'm pretty sure double dare on that last spot, not this, well, this spot as well, was double down air might have worked as well?
It might have, but when you're at one stock and you're already down a game, I can understand why you wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
Because if you miss, or if for some reason the Kragg DI's out of it, then, man, you're in a terrible spot.
Yeah, and it's overall smart in his position to do that. I would have went for it because I'm kind of an idiot,
right.
But...
And not to cut you off, but right there, that's something that Fatty hasn't done the last few weeks, and that I'm really happy he did. He did a punish on a parry that was not a down strong at a low percent. He got a punish that was a dash attack, forward tilt, and got a tech chase out of it. And that's a really good change in game that he's had within the last week. Because he definitely wasn't doing that at the monthly. So shout outs to Fatty for fixing some stuff and looking really good right now. Has 124% on Abaasy, but Abaasy, if we know anything about him, the man can make a comeback.
Yeah. This is just one Forsburn.
One combo. One touch of death.
One touch of death. That's just Forsburn.
Oh, but the up air not going to do it. Field goal. Abaasy trying to get back to stage. Fatty doesn't realize his rock is in the smoke there. He went for a grab twice. Breaks it with that down special. And Abaasy with combust. This is an even game as far as I'm concerned. This is scary.
Yeah.
The nair into up air. Nice. Fatty takes it. What a game. Fatty looking real good, man.
Fatty take it. That's definitely a bit of an upset.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a crazy upset.